My name is Hanna Hoppa. I'm in the Masters of Athletic Training program with an anticipated graduation date of May of 2022. I am from Tomah, Wisconsin, and I got my undergraduate degree from University of Wisconsin-Platteville in Health and Human Performance with a health promotion emphasis. I've always wanted to be an athletic trainer, so the program was easy. It was just narrowing it down to where I wanted to go. I chose Green Bay because I'm originally from around here, and so the area was familiar to me, which made it feel more like home. And I had good connections with my professors during the interview process, which made me also feel more comfortable in choosing UW Green Bay. I'm currently not doing any research. I'm like sort of in between. I did some research on burnout in collegiate athletic trainers earlier this semester, and then I'll be working on it more come next semester. But right now I'm kind of in between the process. The interest in joining this field started for me when I was in high school. I got hurt, had to go see the athletic trainer, and I kind of fell in love with the everyday aspect that I was learning from her with being able to be around sports, which is something I also really enjoy, and also getting the fulfillment from being able to help athletes come back from something that is so detrimental to them because their life typically revolves around sports. During the academic year, a typical day it really depends on what my class schedule looks like, what my clinical schedule looks like, and then what I'm doing for an actual job. So right now, Mondays, I help out with the first year students, and Tuesday mornings I have class, and then Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday I work at my job, and then Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, I go out to Luxembourg Casco High School for my clinical rotation. So that's kind of what I've got going on right now. It just, when we're at the clinical office, it just really depends on what kind of stuff you're doing for a clinical hours. I love that my program doesn't have a lot of students. We're still a fairly new program, so there's not that many of us. It makes it really easy to get close relationships with the professors and with my classmates. A couple of my classmates have really become my best friends, so it's really nice to be able to have those people with you going through all of this, knowing that you're all really close, and if you have any questions, there's always someone there to answer it or someone to help you study. I really like that. And my professors are really always super helpful with anything. I mean, from finding places for our immersive that's upcoming this next semester, or just help with class, listening to us vent. I mean, they really go above and beyond. So that's something that I really like. It's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I guess when you think of getting a graduate degree, it's always, you think of like having to be nose to the grindstone all the time, working really hard, doing all of these things. But there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but there's also a lot of fun that goes into it. So it's a lot more fun, especially with the clinical hours and being close with my classmates. We have a lot more fun than I ever thought that we would. My original interview went really well, and that is what was the stepping stone for me getting into all of this. I got to meet both of the professors that I would have, and they were really kind, and they were able to answer all my questions about the program, knowing that it was new, and gave me all the information that I really needed to make the decision to choose UW Green Bay. So I thought that they did a really good job of presenting the program and making it look and seem like something that is enjoyable, that also turns out to be enjoyable, because it has. I wish that I knew that it was a lot different than an undergraduate degree. With undergrad, it was, you had to take the prerequisites and you had to take the elective classes, and there wasn't a whole lot of time that you really got to focus on what you wanted to do and what you wanted to learn. And with the graduate program, it really is strictly focused on athletic training, which makes my class time much more enjoyable than I ever thought it would be. Something that I would want to share with incoming students is, if you want to do it, then do it. I mean, don't hesitate. There's no reason not to, especially if it's something focused like athletic training, where you're like, oh, I don't know if I really liked my undergrad. It was just so all over the place. Any master's program is so focused. If you find something that you really like, pursue it, go for it, do it, because you don't ever want to have any regrets. as soon as I get my semester schedule, I plan it out. I put it in a planner. I have a dry erase calendar I use. So I know when all of my assignments are due. I know when I have class. Then I plan my work schedule with my boss and let her kind of know what I have going on for school. And then I always have Sundays off, which is nice because my job is closed on Sundays. So I kind of do like my personal hang out with my friends, clean my house, do my laundry on the days that I like on Thursday, since I don't have class and I only go to the high school, those are the mornings that I'm like, okay, I have to go do this. I can schedule it for Thursday morning. So I really try to use planner and like my phone calendar and all the other things to keep all of the stuff that I'm doing in order and be able to plan stuff with my friends. Well, from the last question, I've always had really good organizational skills. I keep that, and so with having those good skills coming into the program and being able to do my homework and keep everything straight has been really helpful in helping me get good grades and helping me get good clinical experiences. But I got to experience a lot of athletic training in my undergrad because luckily Platteville had a sort of work study program that I could get into. And so taking those skills that I learned there and putting them into work here has been really beneficial with school and studying and being able to do a lot more hands-on stuff in my clinical hours. Right now, I'm planning to hopefully get into working with some rodeo athletes. I have an immersive starting in January that is at New Mexico State University, and I will get to work with their rodeo team at the college. And I'm hoping that kind of gets me in the door to work with some maybe more professional or a different college, something like that. I would like to stick in the realm of rodeo athletes. If I decide that I don't like that, I would like to come back to Wisconsin and maybe work at like a D3 school closer to home so that I can see my family and my friends and all of that on a more regular basis. How have I grown with this program? I think the program and I, or the program and my classmates and I, have all kind of grown together. We came into it and in the program's second year, and so many things have been tried and errored and switched around and fixed to make work better. And I really think that that has benefited us as students with the learning of how to deal with so much change at one time, and also benefiting the program because you are getting input back from students to help better the program for upcoming students.